Hello insiders, got a news flash. Let's just get right to it. The first one is around original video files. So when you upload a video to YouTube, obviously we do all kinds of compression and enhancement so it streams really well and in HD all over the world. We also used to keep a copy of the very original raw file, and what we found is that nobody was really using that original raw file, and it was taking up a lot of resources. So going forward, we will no longer save a copy of the original file. However, when you upload, there will be an option for you to save that original in Google Drive if you want, and you'll still be able to download HD copies of your video from the video manager in Creator Studio as you always have been able to, so that will not change. Next item is private messages. We started a conversation with the insider audience on the community tab for this channel a few months ago, and the general consensus was, this is not an often used feature, and that kind of lines up with our analysis of the usage from the platform level as well. And so we've decided that we're going to deprecate that messaging feature because it wasn't being used, it was costly to maintain, and there are other options available. Specifically, the business inquiry email is one of the most common ones on the About page. And then there's also the new YouTube contacts feature that allows you to message people individually. It's something that we will keep an eye on, so maybe down the road we will come out with a 2.0 version of direct messaging, but nothing planned at the moment. If there's feedback, please leave it in the comments below. Next item, there's an improvement to YouTube analytics in terms of how we report traffic from creators who have posted your video in their community tab. Previously, it wasn't clear that you got a bunch of traffic from this creator, and so now in YouTube analytics, that'll be more clearly attributed. And there are many examples where this action of a creator promoting another creator's video in the community tab can really do a big deal for that recipient and be a great help to that other creator. A few weeks ago, we did an experiment that we talked about on this channel around the top creator shelf experiment in the trending page. So this was a shelf where we picked creators that had 1 million or more subscribers and had a video that was sort of performing above typical expectations of their previous videos, and got a ton of great feedback on that experiment. Namely, the very common thread was, hey, why are you doing more stuff for people with 1 million or more subs? What about smaller creators? Of course, we have the creator on the rise shelf. Maybe there's more we can do. So that's something we'll keep thinking about and experimenting with. But the top creator shelf, that experiment is complete, so that won't be there anymore. And we learned a lot and appreciate everybody's feedback. Lastly, a shout out to Blitz5, link below. Blitz put a video together after watching our video about self-certification of your videos for monetization. He had an idea around like, hey, I take a lot of these Creator Academy classes. It would be good if there were specific benefits to taking them. And that would also perhaps be a way for YouTube to know that, oh wow, this creator has done a lot of work to educate him or herself and is very informed about a feature or policy or whatever. So watch that video and shared it with folks from the Creator Academy team. And so we're now talking about, is there a way that we could kind of take that idea and incorporate it into future plans? So nothing to share yet, still early days, but really appreciate the input and the shout out to your audience, Blitz5. Hello insiders, forgot to add this to the news flash, so I am shooting this from my home office, and I know a lot of you have commented in the past about the lovely IKEA furniture. That's what it's where it's from. So this was about notifications. If you remember a few weeks ago, one of the Creator Insider videos, notifications didn't go out, and talk about having some creator empathy. We were like, oh my god, like this is so frustrating. We spent so much time on this video and then people weren't notified in a timely way. So obviously we filed a bug. We filed a bug with the appropriate team, and I just checked on the status of it, and it turns out that the team identified the cause of the problem, they fixed it, and they also were able to determine that the maximum number of channels that could have been affected, the upper limit would have been 0.5% at that time. Obviously, still a problem, so I'm super glad they fixed it. And they've also added new monitoring in place to let them catch these issues faster and to improve the reliability of notifications overall. So we promise to get back to you with an update on that bug. And so that's the update. It's fixed, and we're going to monitor it more closely going forward. Thanks a lot. Keep it real.